Hi, my name is Miguel Orozco, and today we'll be talking about the NFL allowing players to wear names of police brutality victims. Year 2020 has been a very interesting year. We start with Kobe's death, the Mortar Hornets, COVID-19, almost the start of World War III, and now the Black Lives Matter movement. What is the Black Lives Matter movement? It's a movement created to end police brutality against African American people. I'll be discussing today how that movement has created an impact in the National Football League and how the community of the NFL view the sport. Firstly, we need to understand what was the outburst to create the movement. There has been a lot of reports in America about police abusing their powers and using it against African American people. Some examples are Rayshard Brooks. He was a 27-year-old man. He got shot twice in the head by a police officer. Daniel Brood was a 41-year-old man, pushed on concrete, hit his head hard while being arrested by a police officer. Breonna Taylor was a 26-year-old woman. She was shot 8 times and left there to die by a policeman. These cases were just building up and building up. But yet this case was the one that really did an outburst to create the movement. His name was George Floyd, a 46-year-old man born and raised in Minneapolis, Minnesota. George was arrested for a counterfeit $20 bill. During the arrest, Derek Chauvin, the police officer that was conducting the arrest, kneeled on his neck. After minutes later, George Floyd was motionless for minutes. When checked for pulses, George Floyd was reportedly dead. All of this was recorded and posted on social media. People really took offense to this, and as they should. African American people, tolerated police brutality for a long time. They never actually did anything about it until now. The Black Lives Matter movement created riots in Minneapolis and almost destroyed the whole city. Large number of people were shot at during the riot. They were gassed. They died on the riot trying to, they were just trying to gain the respect by police. Now back to the NFL. Why wear the names? Take a knee. The NFL police brutality mashup has been a thing since 2016, introduced by Colin Kaepernick. He first used it in a game by kneeling down in the national anthem, during the national anthem, using his freedom to have a peaceful protest. He viewed it as a peaceful protest. Many people viewed it as something political. They took offense into that. The 49ers organization was not surprised, was not happy about it. So they released Colin Kaepernick. Colin Kaepernick did not stop there. He took billboards. He had a lot of media going towards him. He had a lot of merch. Colin Kaepernick just wanted to be heard, and he wanted to protect his people, American citizens that were actually being abused by the police. He kneeled down during the national anthem because he thought that the flag represented the law. And as he protested against that, a lot of people who are veterans in the NFL, like example Joe Thomas, a left tackle out of the Cleveland Browns, he quotes, "Teams don't view him as a starting quarterback anymore. And NFL teams accept zero distractions from their backup quarterbacks." He said this by him being he was frustrated that his NFL career was based on some political thing. They wear their names on the victims to peacefully protest the police brutality, to share their condolences in a way that no one will be upset. Taking the knee protects them, protests the flag, and wearing the names protests police brutality, and it just shows them that they're on their side, and they just want to be. They want their voices heard as well. Why is this important? It shows the respect to players. It shows the respect by showing their condolences to the families. They show it by having something. It just shows respect on a person of value who has great values. Show how sport are being more political. Politics in sports is a big thing because a lot of people view their players or their organizations in a team as something big and something very emotional. Conclusion. Wearing the names of victims in the NFL has helped shape the world we call football. Not only has it made a political thing in football, but yet many other sports are using it as well, such as baseball, basketball, etc. I want to inform the audience how something not sports related can make it a big, and something not sports related can make it in the big leagues, even if it's as simple as wearing the names on their helmets. Thank you.